Everyone, all are there,
Yes,
right? Yeah, okay, fine. We can quickly jump into the section, okay? So today we will cover Terraform, okay? So I believe everyone knows Terraform, right? We use Terraform, all the things.
It is a tool similar to Ansible,
Yes, right.
automation tool.
Yes, yes, yes. My screen is visible, right? So today our section is Terraform, okay? So why I don't know why what are the features or why we use as a DevOps engineer or cloud engineer, why we use these types of automation or IAC tools? Any use case? Anyone?
So the IAC tools allow us more configurability, scalability, and reliability at corporate level when you have more devices, more applications to manage, and also it's speed up and cost effective.
Yes. So assume that we have a yeah, I'm a cloud engineer, okay. So there is a 10, I need to configure a 10 machine, okay. So my cloud provider is AWS. So there's a task to configure 10 machine and install web server in each machine, okay. That's a scenario. So I can easily go through the console, I mean AWS console, and launch one by one, right? I mean, launch easy to mission one by one because my count is less, right? I mean, I can manage, uh, I mean, not much complex or anything like that. But coming to production environment or big corporation, or yeah, coming to work, there is lot of configuration there. Okay, we need to configure n number of missions on. We need to configure storages, configure virtual networks, database, so many things there. Okay, so coming to production environment, we do all the things via automation. Got it? Because we are not going to console or configure anything. We done all the things by terminal using any infrastructure as a code. So Terraform is a one of the popular infrastructure as a code, say IAC tool. Okay, infra infrastructure as a code. Meaning is inside of the thing. I mean, we manage the entire infrastructure as a code. Entire infrastructure means, for example, our entire infrastructure have VPC, different machines with different subnet, security groups, all the things. What are things we already done before our class? I mean, coming to VPC, we create VPC, subnet, root table, security group, then configuration, then yeah, all the things we will done by automation. Got it? Then some yes, this is developed by, and you know who developed Terraform?
Ashikar.
Yes. HashiCorp developed this Terraform, okay, and this is purely open source. And similar other common infrastructure as a code tool like coming to provider, okay. Coming to AWS provider, they have their own infrastructure as code, okay. You know? Cloud?
CloudFormation.
Yes. Coming to Azure, anyone? Yeah, Azure Resource Manager. There is Azure Resource Template. Azure Source Template. And some other common third-party tools like Terraform, Ansible, Puppet, Chef, and some more tools there, okay. Then, yeah, HashiCorp. HashiCorp developed this Terraform tool, okay. And this actually we are using Terraform for automating our resources, okay. Automating means actually this is a first we need to create all the infrastructure as a code using declarative configuration, okay, because Terraform uses declarative language to define the desired state of our infrastructure code. We can specify what resources we want and what configuration, all the things we can create inside the declarative way. It's a different file we create. I mean, before pushing our code to the provider. For example, this is the account, okay, AWS account. AWS account. Here a lot of service, right? We didn't go here and log in, okay? So this is our local machine. I mean, our laptop. So first we need to install Terraform and other, AWS CLI. Then AWS CLI, install AWS CLI in our local machine. So we can connect with our account, right? So that's why I'm first we configure AWS CLI. Then we install Terraform in local machine and write the codes. I mean, the declarative code, okay. I mean, our infrastructure code. And keep all the infrastructure code in our machine, local machine. And what are things happen here using Terraform? We there is some life cycle. Okay, I'll explain the life cycle of Terraform. And when we apply the Terraform code, okay, from our local machine to cloud. What happened here means the Terraform will push the enter code to the cloud provider. So Terraform is a push model. Push model. I mean, what happened behind means it will send all the code to the cloud provider, and there is configuration there. Okay, I mean, we need to create 10 machine, we need to create one VPC, and the detail is here. All the things we have written as declarative configuration. Okay, so it will execute in cloud provider. Got it. And we can version control our code. Okay, for example, uh, we can roll back, or for example, now we deploy 10 machine, so we need to delete one, so we can easily done with our local machine. Okay, just open the configuration file and remove the, I mean, yeah, replace mission, right? For example, here the mission count is 10, and we remove the 10 and type 9, and again apply the thing, then it will delete the mission. I mean, now state is 9 instead of 10. Then we can use Terraform to multiple cloud. Okay, not even the AWS. We can use Azure, GCP. All providers we can use Terraform. That's why the Terraform is most popular. Then coming to life cycle. Okay, anyone know the life cycle of Terraform? Yeah, no idea. Yeah, actually, life cycle. I mean, typically it involves several stages. Okay, so the first stage is initialization. Initialization, we are using one command for initialization. That command is Terraform init. This is our first command. Okay, I mean, after we wrote up all the configuration, install Terraform, and before pushing, first we need to init. I mean, using Terraform init, we have to done. Okay, and what are thing happen when we init is it's a first stage. Okay, I mean, it's a stage initialize the working directory by downloading required providers and modules. So this command will do the things. So this next second stage, uh, Terraform plan. I mean planning. Command is Terraform plan. Terraform plan. Okay. What are things happen in this stage? This stage actually generate an execution plan based on our configurations without making any changes to the infrastructure. Got it? It's the most third stage is apply. apply means we called as application, okay, or application. So coming to application, our code is Terraform apply. Got it. So whenever we done this code, Terraform apply. These are third stages, okay? We need to follow. I mean, to configure the resources, first we need to init, then we need to plan. After all the things, we will get all the things when we executing the Terraform plan. These are your things we will go forward. Then we just go through the Terraform apply. When we using the Terraform apply, our when we apply the execution plan to create, okay, modify, or we can destroy our resources. Got it? Destroy means, yeah.
That's I don't know.
Sorry.
Who knows? Young. Copra.
The next thing is destroy. Terraform command is Terraform destroy. When we use Terraform destroy, I mean we are using Terraform destroy resources and clean up our entire infrastructure. Got it? I mean the scenario. There is no longer needed of our resource, then we can use Terraform destroy. So whatever configuration we wrote up in our configuration file, that all things will destroy using Terraform destroy command. So these are the life cycle of Terraform. So we can quickly jump in this lab. There is a requirement. Okay. So this is my local machine. And this is my AWS account. Okay. AWS. So we will configure, deploy a EC2 machine. That's a task. Deploy. Launch a EC2. See. Here I am using a local machine I'm going for a local machine in here, okay. And I mean, instead of my local machine, because my local machine have some privilege issue. So I am configure one EC2 machine and used as a local machine. Got it. This is my local machine. Local. I'm just choosing the place. Fine. Edit. Everything's fine. Watch. Okay. So, PowerShell. So consider this as my local machine. Okay. So what are the prerequisites we have to perform Terraform? Consider this is my local machine. Okay. Anyone? Prerequisite. The task is your manager asked you, or I mean, create a ticket and assign to you to deploy 10 virtual machine.
I think we may need a Java or something like that. JDK.
CLI, AWS CLI.
Yes. First, we need to create a connection, right? Because here there is no connection between our local machine and the AWS console. How we manage AWS console through remotely using command line interface, right? I mean, in my machine, there is a command line. This is my command line, okay? So through command line, I manage AWS and their AWS account, right? Instead of going to AWS, I mean, log into the AWS
So,
console.
so we
Yeah.
used, for in case of Ansible, we used SSH. So here we are using AWS CLI.
Yes, I mean, this is okay. I'm SSH to the machine, but this is consider this machine as a local machine. Okay, leave it that. I mean, I configure this machine, go to the AWS console because my local machine have some access privilege issue. That's why I'm configuring a virtual machine. Got it. CL. Pause. Okay. So, oh yes. So when you are trying this lab, what are things you didn't go to create a EC2 machine? Okay, just install AWS CLI in your machine. Then you need to install Terraform for both are for Windows machine. Okay, I think you all are tried right. AWS CLI for Windows. I hope all are using Windows machine. If you're Mac, then same way we can install the thing. Just choose a thing there. For example, we are using Windows, go through the thing, okay. Install Mac OS, go through the thing, and Linux using this thing. Okay, where Terraform for Windows Terraform, okay. Installation, go to Azure Corporation. Here we can choose the machine type, install my machine on Brew, Chocolate, Linux. Okay. So in my case, I am using Linux machine as local machine. So before that, I need to create a connection with my corresponding cloud provider. So we have a user. So I'm going to again, and there's a user there. So create a user. Create a user, give a name, automation. Okay. And leave the thing. Okay. I mean, when we're clicking this user can access console as well. And in my case, we didn't. We are done with the CLA. Okay. Next, I am providing administrative privilege. Okay. So the user can done most of all the things. I'm not providing to. I have two. We can create groups. Okay. Here there is two group here. So the first group is administrator. So in administrator group, I have provided two policy. One is Amazon X3 full access policy and administrator policy. Administrator access. Okay. So the policy administrator access already attached with this group. So I can choose the group. So this user under that group. Okay. Permission group. Then we can create the group. Sorry, create the user. So this is the user. Okay. Click the user. This is the username. And here you see credential security credentials. Okay. Here we create the access key and secret key. Okay. Choose security credential. Go down. Here we can configure MFA all the things. Okay. When we coming to real scenario, we need to configure MFA for each users. So send MFA and all things here. So now I am creating an access key. Okay. So create access key. So when we create access key, we need to choose a use case. So our use case is command line interface. Okay. So the user will manage all the things via command line interface. So choose command line interface and click next. Apply, understand, and click next. Description tag, we can provide any tag here. I'm not going to that. Just to create access key. See, for the user, we created a access key and a secret key. So this user can manage our AWS account via remote, I mean, command line, okay. And he have the privilege, I mean, administrative privilege. So he can do anything. So we can download the CSV file, okay. I mean, the details of this thing, because if we miss the thing, we couldn't go through and see the things. We need to recreate the thing. So best practice is to download the file. So now this is my machine. Okay, I need to check AWS CLI installed or not. AWS AWS configure. Okay, that's command to connect with the AWS account. Yes, when we creating AWS mission, there is, I mean, that configuration file. I mean, we didn't install AWS CLI. So you can see it's asked that AWS access key and all thing. And just I'm using my local machine. Okay. Okay. Open. So when you are doing, you open your PowerShell or command prompt, AWS configure. This is I didn't configure AWS CLI in my local machine. That's why this. So yeah, now we need to provide the AWS access key. So in our case, our access key is this is our access key. Okay, just copy, paste it here. Hit enter. Then it will ask secret key. Okay, so this is my secret key. Just to provide the secret key. Copy, paste here, hit enter. Then we need to provide our region name. Okay, in my case, my region is done. To put EC2. My region is ES used to one. Okay, North Virginia. Yes, US is to one. So US is to one. Enter. Then default output format. This is how we can see the output for output thing. Okay, I mean output format. We can choose JSON or any thing here, but I am just go to normal view. Yeah, now I am connected with my AWS account. Okay. So the next thing is I need to install Terraform. Terraform version. No Terraform there. So we just go to the go to Linux. Okay, I'm using Linux, and here there's a lot of Linux file there. I'm using Linux, Amazon Linux. So these are the command. Copy, paste. Next. Bring the form. Now I'm going to install Terraform. Done. Successfully install Terraform. Terraform version. C version 1.6.1. Now we need to, now we have done the first two things. We configure, I mean, install AWS CLI. In my case, I am doing install AWS CLI because this easy to machine have pre-built in that package. I mean, if you are trying, then you just go to this link, okay, and download it. I think most of you are trying that AWS CLI in your machine, right? We have some tasks there. Anyone? I hope we done that thing. Okay. Then we need to create some files. Okay. That I mean, some files are there. So the first thing we need to provide, which I mean, we are talking with the Terraform. Okay. Terraform. I have some configuration file. I mean that declared thing. So my provide first we need to provide the provider, okay, which cloud provider we are using. So there is a file, Terraform file there. The name is called provider.tf. Coming to Terraform, okay, all files we are saved in .tf format. So the Terraform knows that is related to Terraform files. Got it? For example, first we need to provide my cloud provider details. Okay, so I need to create a file called provider. Okay, for this is a file name, and ensure that our file name, my format is .tf. So Terraform knows that this file is related to Terraform. Got it? So this is inside this file. I mean, provider file. We need to uh, provide our cloud provider. In our case, our cloud provider is AWS, right? Or other case, the provider will be Azure or GCP or Oracle, any cloud provider. Anything. So if we didn't know how to write the declarative pipeline for provider resources, we can just search that thing like AWS. Terraform. This is the official Terraform registry. Okay, just click use provider. You see, this is for AWS. When using Terraform registry, we can use all the things. Okay, for creating resources, all the things as a newbie. So just to go to use provider, see, this is the provider details. Copy and back to our machine, local machine. Create a file name called nano provider.tf. Tender paste. So this is our provider detail. Okay. So we are talking with the Terraform, then the provider. This is for AWS. Okay. Here we mentioned the AWS. If we are using Azure, then we need to replace this AWS and yeah, write Azure here or GCP like that. So this is we provide one source here. The source is official Azure Group AWS. That's why we are copying from here. Okay. Now our and the version is 5.2. This is official version. Then just copy, not copy, just reindex it. Now we are provide the which provider we are using. Okay. See, that's fine. So the Terraform, no, there is this is for AWS. So the AWS CLI already we installed AWS CLI. So the pushing starting. Okay, whenever we run the stages. So we choose the, I mean, we in cloud provider, we provide our cloud provider is AWS. Okay. Now we need to create the resources. Okay. I mean, what are the resources we need to push from here to the cloud provider? Okay. So again, we need to create another resource, another file called resource. So you are resource.tf. This is our next file. Okay. So inside resource file, we will write all the configuration. For example, here we need to create a EC2 machine, right? So we need to provide all the details of the EC2 machine inside the resource.tf file. So go back here and create another file. I know resource.tf. Okay. So same way we can copy the command, okay, from the registry. So AWS ec2 Terraform. So see Terraform registry comes Terraform registry, we can yeah, we can use this template, okay. So this is a small snippet of this template to specify the sources AWS. Yeah, can utilize this thing. So this is the resource, okay. Resource name is called AWS instance. Under resource, we need to provide two things. One is type and name, okay. Here our type is AWS instance. Then the name is web, okay. I'm changing the web like PM1. Then we need to provide the AMI. What is AMI? Just to go to the mission, launch mission. Then go with the AWS website, AWS next. So this is the machine ID, okay. Got it. So copy the ID, AMI ID, and paste it here. Then we need to choose the image type, insert type.
I have
Yeah.
a question, sir.
Yes.
Here you have selected the MIIT Linux mission, but it is Ubuntu mission, right?
Ubuntu?
Ubuntu mission we are taking, right? So we need to take AMI ID for Ubuntu.
Yes, Ubuntu. This is
Linux.
Ubuntu. Yeah, if you choose ID change, you see.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. As per the
Okay.
requirement, we need to copy the ID. That's all. Got it.
Okay.
Then here we need to provide the tag and name. This means the machine name, okay. Like production server. Okay.
Is AMI the model information?
AMI means it's a ID, okay. That's ID include the operating system.
Okay.
Here we are using an operating system Linux. So this is the ID of the Linux operating system. And whenever we execute the thing, we need to provide all the things, right? We need to create a machine. I mean, talking with the Terraform, I need a virtual machine that is belongs to Amazon EC2 Linux. So inside the AMI, that all things done. Okay. Same way when we are going here, like choosing the thing, like when I mean choosing Amazon Linux in console, when we choosing Amazon Linux, all things automatically fetch here, right? So the same way we manually put the thing here. Got it? So yeah, this is a small configuration file for creating a EC2 machine. Then save and exit and just check with the Terraform stages. Okay. Now we have two file. One is for the provider file and one is for the resource file. So in provider file, we configure this is my provider, AWS is my provider. And resource file, I need to configure one machine and the machine detail we provided there. And we didn't provide the VPC or anything. Instead of that, it will go through the default mode. Okay, default, there is a default VPC there, default subnet, all the things there. So this machine will go with the default thing. We'll check any error. We can go with the troubleshoot Terraform init, right? First we need to initialize. So the initialization started. That's done. Provider plugin. So this is in our case the provider.tf. That this is a plugin. Okay, initializing the plugin. Now we are going with the next stage, Terraform plan. When we executing the Terraform plan, what are the things we are wrote up in the configuration? I mean the source.tf. Okay, we'll execute all the things. I mean, we will give all the details. See, our name is production server. One plan, one added. Okay, that means this is added. Done. Now we are going to apply this resource configuration file. So what will happen from this local machine to the cloud provider, the entire configuration push. Okay. So Terraform apply. With a single command, our resources are launched in our. So when we applying, there is a command, I mean, some thing is asking to us like, do you want to perform this action? Terraform will perform the action described above. Only yes will accept the approve. Yes. So whenever executing this apply command, we will get a terraform.tf state file. Okay. I will explain what is that. Yes. Let's say error like creating EC2 VPC ID is not specified, not default VPC for the user. Group name is only supporter for EC2. Okay. That's we need to provide the security groups and subnet thing in our resource file. Just open, I know. Here we need to provide the security group, okay, and the security group and subnet ID. That will, I mean, it will clear the error anything. This is security. So I need to provide the EPC security group ID. Okay. So where we will get the thing to go to EC2. We can choose a existing security group. Okay. I'm just copy this local missions security group or any security, or we can create a security group from here. Security group, see here and provide the security group in our file. Okay. So I'm using, this is one of our default security group whenever creating this mission, local mission. So I'm choosing this security group to go to the configuration and paste. Okay. So I am successfully provided security group. Then one more thing I need to provide, that is subnet ID. Where we will get the subnet ID? Go to network. Okay. I am using one of the subnet from this VPC. Okay. So for this machine, the local machine belongs to this subnet. I'm choosing the same subnet. Paste. And you can run the code again. Okay. See. Terraform, apply. Yes. Yeah. See, AWS instance.vm creating. Now it's creating. At the same time, we can just go to the console and see if something is creating or not. So yeah, see, I think one is creating. Oh, yeah, see, production server. Apply, complete. Users one added. This is the mission. It's under installation. Installation. So this is the way we are automating our resources. Okay. Automating deployment using Terraform. Got it. So after applying, okay, we will get a state file. Okay. In state file and one log file there, we'll check. Before we have only two files there, provide.tf and resource.tf. Now we'll check. See, instead of these two files, we got two more files, like one is for Terraform state file and Terraform state.backup. Okay. So actually Terraform.pf file is a configuration of our entire infrastructure. Okay, so this configuration we need to save and keep. Okay, we need to lock them. I mean, most time we need to lock this state file, because if anything happen in our infrastructure, we can retrieve the thing using the Terraform TF state file. Okay, got it. Actually, Terraform state file is a crucial file that keeps our tracks of current state of our infrastructure.
Is
It's
it
all,
a trace file?
yes, it's automatically create when we using apply command. Okay, so the configuration for the first time it used to run the things. I mean, what are the things we determine, what needs to be create, update or destroy. All the things will store in our Terraform state file. Just I will show the thing nano Terraform dot. That's not just Terraform. See, this is a detail, okay, of our running machine. So the version Terraform, these are the Terraform version, okay. Some details are mod is managed, type is AWS ec2, name is VM01. We provide the name, right? And provider is we are using the AWS from HashiCorp provider. That we first we copy the AWS provider thing from the registry scheme. We can see the mission detail. Okay, go down. See core one. We are using micro, right? And these are the details of the mission. Primary network, mission IP, local IP 157, 157. Subnet, name of the mission production server. I think in my machine is lagging because there is a lot of information from the uh, deployed machine. Okay, these are the details. So we need to copy, save the state file. Okay, coming to production level, there is a lot of information we will get from the state file. And yeah, that's the thing. So the next thing is we have one configuration file. Okay, so this is when I am trying to install this same file again, what will happen? Anyone? I will try. Okay, see, no changes. Why? Terraform has compared your real infrastructure against your configuration and found no difference. So no changes are needed. Got it? So whatever, now I need to add something. Okay. So just to go to the file and rewrite the thing. So that will execute it when we apply, not create the same thing again and again. Got it? Get it out? Are you following, right? Everyone, any doubt?
Can you show me a little bit the two files you created before? I think the two files, did you combine both before you start the Terraform init, Terraform plan, and the other? Did you combine those two files? I think the resource file and the other one.
Yeah.
Or in which directory we had to store those two files before we start?
Default directory, easy to use.
So the two files should be in a home directory, or I don't know.
Yeah, this is a directory. Home,
Okay.
easy to use is a directory.
Okay.
And didn't create a directory. We can create directory and other things, but now I'm going to the default mode. Okay, not create anything. I'm done the things in easy to use up.
Okay.
So if I have an hybrid model like Azure some infrastructure and AWS some infrastructure, how can we manage that? Like separately, we need to.
Yes.
Mhm.
Because we need to choose the provider. Okay, here our provider is cloud. And one more,
Right.
for running the things in local, we need to choose that thing for the local deployment or on-premise deployment. Right?
Right.
Any other doubt? Anyone?
I have a doubt.
Yes.
When we created IAM role,
Hmm.
then we gave S3 full access.
No, that's that I just add that policy to that group. That's all.
Oh, okay. That we are not using the S3 here.
No,
right?
not mandatory. Just because in this lab we didn't utilize the S3.
So
Just
then this backup file, where it is storing?
by default, now the backup
Back-
file is stored in my local machine. Okay, I mean this machine. So coming
Mhm.
to storing our state file, we need to copy the file to S3 or any other vault system. Okay.
Okay.
The ask question to one of my friend, where do you always save your state file? So that question, how to give the answer to that question? Oh,
Yeah, we need to copy. I mean, we need to save the state file in IS3. Okay. Create a private S3 and save our state file there, and we can utilize whenever we need the state file. So it's locked there.
okay.
Or else we can copy the state file in some vault system.
Okay. So the state file have all the information about the
Yes, enter information of the deployed state. I mean, in our case, all the things of our EC2 machines in the state file.
okay.
So whenever, for example, if the organization or the deployment is large, okay, we didn't go through the console and look at all the things. So just to go to the file and we can see all the infrastructure and what are the configuration we provide, all the things.
Okay.
So another question that other people have got in interview, that is regarding security for the infrastructure. How do you secure the environment? That's what is the question for the Terraform infrastructure.
Oh, I didn't get you. Ask again.
Yeah, even they're asking, like, how do you provide security for the infrastructure that created by the Terraform? So we are
Yeah.
providing resources and everything through the
Yes.
Terraform configuration files.
Yes.
So in that case, they don't have proper security.
Yeah, that's why we are keeping the file in what system and locking the thing. I mean, creating S3 and lock. We can utilize that thing because and provide some access for the file. Okay, for this file, I think the access is read write, and we can yeah, do the things. For example, our organization, we are the one who manage the infrastructure. Okay, for some scenarios, some other users. Okay, some other users can utilize. I mean, rewrite the entire thing and they can apply. So our entire infrastructure will be collapsed, right? So that's why we are keeping the state file as maximum safe. Okay, so we can provide the read access or write access to the corresponding file, and we keep the file in secure way using yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Any other doubt?
So the code that we have used is YAML or HCL? Which one we have used?
This is HCL, HashiCorp configuration language.
Aha, okay. Thank you.
Here we created one virtual machine, right? So if we want to create multiple missions, so we write the code in the script, or how we can do it.
Yeah, we can edit the resource.tf file. Okay, go to the resource.tf, then we need to provide the count, how many count of, I mean, we can set the count of the machine, secured machine.
And in that case, we can mix with Ubuntu and CentOS machine together in one.
Then we need to create different. For example, in a single apply command, we need to provide the AMI same way. I will show you. Wait, okay. Configure resource .tf. This is our configuration file, right?
Yeah, but first, if you want to create like a tree only Ubuntu
Copy,
ec2s instance.
paste here. So now I'm going to copy the Ubuntu. Ubuntu, copy that in my
But in the provider file, we only mentioned AWS, right? Now, sorry.
because our configuration, our corresponding provider is AWS. Got it.
Yeah.
And also how the scaling will happen. So
Scaling in the sense of
scaling the like horizontal, vertical scaling.
scaling of resources, huh?
Yes, like
Yeah, we manually scale up the things, right? For example, we deploy a virtual machine. Okay, that's running flexible, but sometimes we need to scale the machine, right?
yeah.
Simple.
I mean, are we
See here,
working
instance
in-
type is equal to T3 micro. Just
Okay.
change as T2 medium or anything like that and apply the thing. I will try, okay. And try the thing.
Okay.
T3 medium. Yes, save and exit. And again. See, one plan added. That means there is one new mission like Ubuntu and one change there. That change means what? Scaling. I mean changing the machine type. Now we are good to apply Terraform. Let's see. One is instance VM1, that's our first one. That is under modifying, and the VM2 is under creating. See, still modifying. Modify will take some time, I think, because this is actually vertical scaling, right? Or horizontal.
Vertical scaling.
Vertical scaling is we go there and stop the machine and we done the thing.
But we are doing it through TF
Yep.
file, right?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
think we didn't change the name, right? Apply complete resource on added, one changed. Refresh. See, this is now T3 Media. I didn't change the name for the Ubuntu machine. Okay, this is Ubuntu machine. We'll check using the IP. Oh, I think default IP that is enabled for the machine T3 micro. Yeah, there's not IP because we need to provide the full configuration for enabling the IP. Okay. Yeah, even the production same. We didn't provide the IP. So providing IP and all the things we need to create that. I mean, we need to specify that thing. Registration. And now we can see our configuration. I mean, state file is yes. Yeah. Terraform. See the ender thing will see here for the both machine. And this is the pen key, okay. See, it will add it, okay. I mean, when we adding more sources, state file is adding the things. Yep, our scaling is done. See, 2x2 check is passed, and we changed from T2 micro to T3 medium. Sorry, T3 micro to T3 medium. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Any other doubt? All are good, right? If all are good, then I will go to destroy. Terraform. Hello? I'm audible, right?